Hello everyone, welcome to the next video lecture of Interconnected Power System. Myself Himanshu Joshi, I am an assistant professor in Sri Labhubhai Trivedi Institute of Engineering and Technology, Rajkot. We have already completed our introductory chapter. Now we will start our next chapter, that is the economic operation of power system. So in this particular chapter, we are going to learn about the generator operating cost, economic operation of generator within the thermal power plant, optimal operation by coordination equation, penalty factor, derivation of transmission loss formula, that is also known as Cron's method, unit commitment problem and its solution by dynamic programming method, and the numerical based on the economic operation of power system. Now let's learn about the basic question, that is what is the economic operation of power system. So in a simplest way I can say that to operate the generation system, transmission system and distribution system at their lowest operating cost, that means to operate the generation, transmission and distribution system at minimum cost or lowest cost, that is known as the economic operation of power system. Now let elaborate the definition of economic operation of power system. That means if we want to determine the economic distribution of load among the different units of a plant, then the variable operating cost of each unit must be expressed in terms of power output. That means if we say that the plant is operating at economic, then their output should also compare with that economic cost. Then we can say that if operating cost is low, suppose if operating cost is low and its output is high, clear, if operating cost is low and its output is high, then we can say that that particular power plant is operate at economic way, clear. If operating cost is high and output is also high, then we can say that power plant is not operate at economical way. The economic way is this: cost is low and output is high, then and then we can say that particular power plant is operate at economical way. That means cost is low and output is high. So in this way we can say that power plant is operate at economic way. So we are directly comparing the operating cost with output. So at low cost, if we will get high output, then we can say that this particular power plant or this particular power system is operate economically. Again, which type of cost we are going to include? We are going to include the fuel cost, which is the main cost in case of thermal or nuclear power plant, or we can say that fuel cost is the main cost in each type of power plant. So fuel cost must be expressed in terms of power output. Then how can we say that? Suppose fuel cost is low and we will get high output. Suppose fuel cost is low and we will get output which is high. So we can say that this is the economical operation. So at low fuel cost we will get high output. So this is known as the economical operation. So we will directly compare the fuel cost with its output. Now, if fuel cost is high and we will get the same output, then it is not known as the economical operation. The economical operation is directly correlate with fuel cost. So, fuel cost is low and we will get the high output, then it is it is known as the economical operation. So, likewise other costs such as operation and maintenance cost can also be expressed in terms of output. So, these are the way to know that our system is operate economically or not. At low cost, if we will get high output, then it is known as economic operation. Now, what is the aim of economic operation? So, the main aim is economy of operation, system security, emission at certain fossil fuel plant, and optimal release of water at hydro generation. So, these are the optimal system operation which involves the 4 points. So, these 4 points again I will repeat: the economy of operation, system security, emission at certain fossil fuel plants, that means thermal power plant and nuclear power plant, and optimal release of hydro water at hydro power plant. So, what does it mean? So, first of all we have to understand the word optimal system operation. Optimal system operation means a system which operates at most economical way, the system which is most secure system, the system in which the emission of fossil fuel is least, the system in which there is a less release of water in hydro power plant. So, the system which fulfill these all the 4 points: most economical, most secure, has less emission of fossil fuel, and optimal release of water in hydro power plant, then this system is called optimal. Clear? So, we can say that in particular system these 4 points meet at a time, then it is known as the optimal system. But practically we can say that these 4 points cannot be meet at a time. So, we can say that if system is economical, then it might be possible that it is not the most secure, or it has a high amount of emission of fossil fuel. Now, if we say that system is most secure, then system cannot be economical. Clear? So, we can say that we have to do a compromise for optimal system operation, and this is called the economic dispatch problem. So, how we will get this 4 points at a time? So, this is the biggest problem in our power system, that how we will get this 4 points at a time. So, this problem is known as the economic dispatch problem. Clear? So, how can we get this 4 points at a time in our particular power system? So, that problem is known as economic dispatch problem. So, we have to do the compromise to achieve this, but the best way to achieve this 4 point is known as the economic dispatch problem. So, the fundamental aim for the economic dispatch problem is to minimize the total cost of generating power at various stations while satisfying the load and losses in transmission link. So, the best way or the problem of economic dispatch is to minimize the cost of power, with satisfying the load and losses in transmission link. That means, we have to minimize the generation cost and supply the load and losses in transmission line. So, So, to minimize the cost and supply the load and losses at a time, supply the load and losses at a time with minimum generation cost. So, how can we achieve this minimum cost, supply the load, supply the loss? So, this problem is known as economic dispatch problem. So, the solution, we will get the solution of this problem with economic dispatch problem. Now, this problem is divided into two parts. This economic dispatch problem is divided into two parts. That first part is known as unit commitment problem and second part is known as load scheduling. Now, the first problem is optimum allocation of generators, at each generating station at various station load, which include the load sharing among the committed generators. So, now what does it mean? Now, suppose you have a three vehicle, and you have to choose only one vehicle among all three vehicles for your journey or your traveling. Now, you choose your vehicle which has highest average, means you are going to choose the vehicle which is most economical, because we know that the vehicle which has highest average is most economical for your traveling. Now, you have to compare your generator units with your all three vehicle and you have to compare your load with your journey. Now, you choose your vehicle which has highest average, means which is most economical. So, the same way you have to choose your generator, or units for your load which operates at most economical level. Clear? So, you are going to choose your generator or units for your loads which are most economical. So, how to choose a generator or your unit for your load which operates at most economical level, and this problem is known as unit commitment problem. Clear? So, you are going to choose a units for your load which operates at lowest cost. So, how you are going to choose the units for your loads? That problem itself is known as unit commitment problem. In the same way, you are going to allocate the generation for your load, in economic way, and that problem is known as load scheduling. So, how you are going to allocate the generation for your load in economic way? So, that problem is known as load scheduling. So, first problem is unit commitment problem, in which you have to find the generating unit which operates at best economic way for your load. So, that is the unit commitment problem. And second, you have to allocate the generation for your load which again gives you the economic operation. So, that problem is known as load scheduling. So, these two problems comes under the unit commitment problem or economic dispatch problem and load scheduling problem. Now, the generator operating cost. So, in a particular generator, operating cost include fuel cost, labor cost and maintenance cost. So, here we only consider the fuel cost as the variable. Clear? So, we are going to consider the fuel cost as a variable cost and the labor and maintenance cost we are going to take as constant cost. So, fuel cost is the only variable cost. So, this fuel cost is applicable for nuclear and thermal power plant. Now if we talking about the hydropower plant, then fuel cost is free because water is free of cost. So these are the generator operating cost, which includes the fuel cost, labor cost and maintenance cost, in which fuel cost is the only variable cost, others are constant. And in case of hydropower plant, fuel is almost free. So now what is the conclusion for this economic operation? So study of analytical method for the best operating strategies in power system. So this unit commitment problem and load shedding problem, now study of these two problem will gives us the best operating strategy for our power system, and additionally the best operating strategy that will meet the minimum standard of reliability. That means if we apply the best strategy with, we can supply the continuously to our load. That means economical operation doesn't mean that we are going to shut down the particular load so that no fuel will be burned and no output will be there. The economical operation means that we are going to meet the standard reliability condition. That means we have to supply continuously to our load but at minimum cost. So that is our fundamental. So thank you very much for your. If you have any doubt, any question, you can ask me in comment section, you can message me, you can mail me. Thank you very much.